This is a Draw My Science project with your guests, Hunter and Carrie. The best in the industry, of course. As you can tell from our beautiful illustration of what should have been Texas, there are 4 states of matter. And when I say states, I don't mean the actual states, I mean states as in different phases. Yeah, gotta clear that up. The 4 states of matter are solids, which is represented by the rock, gas, which is represented by flatulence, liquid, which is represented by the orange juice, and plasma, which is represented by the plasma screen TV, which is, yep, right there, plasma screen TV. What'd I tell you guys? And a happy faces on the TV, but you know. But today, we're discussing the best of all phases and, types of matter there is. That's right. The most dense and the hardest solids. Gotta let her catch up to me. 3 hours later. Da 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 da. See, this is supposed to be faster, guys, but because we love you, we made it slower. Anyways, so yeah, solids. So let's talk about them. Solids are dense and compact, which means that, well, it means they're all put together like a happy little family. They're not going to move. The particles and the molecules are all put together like a happy little family. And, as you can tell by the picture, they do look happy. They don't move, and if they do move, it's not much. Due to their compact nature, it makes them the densest of all the other phases of matter, which, because of that, I give to them the #1 density award. You go, solids. Yep, that's a trophy. Woo! Hooray, solids! See, and the trophy's happy too. Everything is happy in this video. I'm not. Yeah, so, as you can see, we're drawing a table. So the point of the table is to show you that even though solids, due to the solids molecules being so close, sorry guys, that they're not going to change their shape or their volume. So even in a box, the table is going to take up the same amount of space, and it's still going to look like a table. Just like if you put some of the students in our class's teeth in a box, they're still going to look crooked. So that brings us to the next point, that solids are 1,000 times denser than their gaseous counterparts. And no, that does not mean that rocks are made of flatulence. We don't endorse flatulence in this club. So, another important thing to know about solids are that they're not compressible. So, even when you put heavy pressure and tons of stuff, sort of like my life, onto it, they do not crumble. Well, they do crumble in this case. The rock is going to crumble, but it still keeps its volume. So, as you see, even broken into little pieces, it's still the rock it was before. Put in whatever joke you want to about the hardness of the rock. So, basically, put it into layman's terms, because we know we have to do that, even in cups, you can see that the rock is still taking up the same amount of space as its crumbs. The only thing it got rid of was the amount of air. So, in turn, they have the same volume. Sorry if I'm being redundant. You'll get over it. And again with the table, as is pointed out, another table, say we're going to talk about diffusion. Now, diffusion is when molecules are shared between two objects. In the case of solids, two solids, though they may diffuse over time, the key may give the table a few of its molecules, but due to the fact that it's only such a small amount, we conclude that they do not diffuse, and they appear to be very angry about it. But, due to the compact nature that we mentioned earlier, solids have a high melting and a high boiling point, as is going to be represented by a mountain in a minute. No, the mountain's not drawn to scale the temperature, but it is drawn to scale the height. So basically that means that the boiling point is going to be higher than the melting point. But they do not freeze. Anyways, the afternoon announcements are popping in, and Miss Thompson's being rude. So, we're going to continue on with this video because we gotten so freaking far. Anyways, yeah. Okay, carry on, Miss Thompson. Bring it on. Sorry, that's the secretary. She doesn't know that the God is doing this video right now. So, yeah. Anyways, as I was saying, they don't freeze. There's no room for them to freeze, especially if they don't have any moisture. But basically, that's that. This is the end of the video. I'm sorry that we had an interruption from the secretary of our school, but, you know, everyone likes to blaspheme the voice of God. And she just continues on. Okay, whatever. Anyways, this video was voiced by yours truly, Hunter. And it was also illustrated by the most beautiful of all illustrators, Carrie Ann Worsley. I hate this school and I hate the people in it. Anyways, doodles by Carrie Ann Worsley or Carrie Ann Gray. So, you can check out our links to our YouTube channels where the secretary isn't pumping in and there is no bell. Right down in the comment section below, or actually the description box, or whatever. I'm not a professional. Bye, guys. I love you. Bye.